I'm Sarah Fergani with KENS 5 News now. A massive fire at Medical Center apartments could be seen burning from 4:10 overnight. It forced dozens of families to rush out of their homes in the middle of the cold night. All started around 4 this morning on Medical Drive. Firefighters say it started in the balcony of one of those units, but it's not clear how. We're told out of the 24 burned units, 22 of them had families live in there. Apartment management and the Red Cross said they'd be helping these families relocate. A landlord is in jail accused of shooting a tenant several times. According to court documents, Efraín Florentino Chapa shot the woman 6 months ago on May 15th on Barnes Alley near West Martin, but it was not until this week Florentino Chapa was arrested. Police say the woman was in the middle of an eviction process that was eventually dismissed, and as she returned to her home, police say Florentino Chapa shot her several times in the leg. He was arrested on Monday. Texas is cracking down even more on illegal immigration. This is video that Governor Abbott posted online showing crews putting more buoys in the Rio Grande. Abbott said, quote, despite the Biden-Harris administration's attempts to shut down border security efforts, the buoys are here to stay. Now, this is all in reference to the Department of Justice getting involved last year, ordering Texas to remove those buoys. A judge eventually gave Texas the right to keep the buoys in place. A new pediatric case of bird flu has health officials scratching their heads. 53 confirmed human cases across 7 states, including Texas, have been investigated. And now health officials in California reporting a possible case in a child who had no known contact with an infected animal. Bird flu usually occurs in wild birds, poultry, other animals, and occasionally in humans. Experts say potential human-to-human transmission is concerning.
If it's a human, that means that there is human-to-human transmission going under the radar, and that is one of the signs of a virus that could be on the verge of becoming pandemic when you have human-to-human transmission. We worry about animal viruses that we have not developed immunity to before.
A teenager in Canada is critically ill with a case of bird flu, and the source of that infection is also unknown. A trending cosmetic surgery is causing concerns as well. It involves changing the color of your eyes, and it's been surging in popularity. The tattoo artist will use a small needle to inject dye into the eye, and the ideal location is the bulbar conjunctiva, which is a transparent layer that covers most of the eye. The needle then applies the dye into the white part of that eye.
Tattooing is not a good idea, just to be direct right up front. The cornea in the eye is a living structure, it's living tissue, and it doesn't want to have pigmentation in it.
So some of the most common dangers of eye tattooing include infection, inflammation, loss of vision, or even the loss of an entire eye. But there are very rare cases where this surgery is medically indicated.